Hey, this is Gary Kayye, and we're coming to you live from Irvine, California at the Almo E4 AV Tour. And you probably know this tour, and we've been here, for, I don't know, probably this is our 20th tour stop in the last 4 or 5 years. But here's a new face on the tour stop, and that's Barco. I'm here with Peter Powles. Peter Powles in charge of corporate AV strategy for Barco.
Yes, welcome to us. We are introducing here today at the Almo E4 event our new ranges of projectors together with ClickShare. So we have brought out 11 new products in the last month, really focused on the meeting room space, bringing together either for small meeting rooms up to collaborative spaces and the large venues, a full range of products.
And you've divided into sort of 3 categories, right? You've got present, collaborate, and impress. And present is sort of small to medium-sized rooms. Collaborate is sort of all-size rooms. But you've done something kind of unique on Collaborate, too, and then Impress is for giant applications, right?
Absolutely. The real focus behind the Collaborate range is the large pixel spaces. These are products which actually were developed in the PD range, the projection design range, which we rebranded and focused for the meeting rooms. If you need to bring video conferencing, Excel, everything on one screen, that's Collaborate range. In the present range, we are really focusing on making your meeting room efficient and make it live for 5 years plus, future-proof it. One of the reasons how we do that, bring ClickShare inside. You will be possible to upgrade the projector even when installed and put ClickShare inside, HDBaseT, future networking stuff, all goes inside the projector, making it very easy and stylish to operate with.
And the Impress is like, this is an example of an Impress, but let's come back to that in just a second, because first thing is the look and the design. And this is a totally different design, different look, different style than any other projector, and this is the remote control, which very Apple-esque, I would say, because it has 5 buttons approximately, 5 or 6 buttons, 6 total, 3 buttons, but 6 total movements you can do with the button. So obviously it's an on-screen menu. It's simplified quite a bit, and it's a nice little design here. But I like the lines of the projector. This can be painted, right?
Yes, it can. It can be painted. We have chosen for white for the reason we want a blend-in projector, so you won't see any big branding on there either. If the customer wants to paint it, great job, we'll take care of that. But the real focus is make it blend in so that the focus is on the meeting content and not on some black box at the top. You'll also see, if you look at the back, no visible cables, no visible buttons, basically making sure that what I call the boardroom terrorists can't unplug cables, can't mess up the control systems, really make it as stylish and as simple as possible.
So everything is inside. Is this open, or how do you get to the cabling?
Once it's installed, you can slide off the side, where you can access to the lamps, you can access the fans, and this flips open and you can access the cables. Proper bending ratios and everything else is taken care of.
So down there we have the present, right?
You have the 4,600 lumen, 6,000 lumen, 8,000 lumen, and we have also a single chip 10,000 lumen. And I want to mention
the whole range here.
We're showing the whole range here because we thought it's important. Almo is our partner on this. And I would like to mention, when I say lumens, we are talking real lumens. We are not doing any marketing lumens. It's all according to ANSI and ISO standards, 9 points, real lumens. You can count on it. For a consultant world, that's an important point.
So it starts at 4,000 lumens?
Absolutely.
And up to 10,000 lumens?
Up to 10,000 lumen, single chip in all the different resolutions, XGA, WideX, WideUXGA. So you have the full range available for choices. All of them with the possibility for ClickShare inside as soon as it comes out, which will be by ISE. We can have another talk and show you this.
All right, so by the ISE show, which is Integrated Systems Europe, which is in February, you'll have the module so you can embed ClickShare in the projector, so it doesn't have to be an external piece.
Absolutely, really making it your most efficient meeting room will then be put the projector on the ceiling and just have the bucket with the buttons on the table. That's all it is, just the power going into the projector.
And the ClickShare will be able to be embedded in the entire corporate AV product line?
To the present range.
Oh, in the present range, okay.
Looking at how we can do it, make it work also with the Collaborate range for the Impress, because that's really focused on large venues. There is a technical room, they want to do more stuff, so there we have not done this because we don't think it's sufficient. needed there.
So for the present range, it can be integrated into any of the projectors. For the collaborate range, not yet, maybe in the future because of the resolution issues. And then for the impress range, that's obviously high lumen, mostly a lot of staging and rental applications, and then also large auditorium applications where you're obviously going to use traditional signal routing and distribution.
Absolutely, that's where our Image Pro products still play a role, and that's the whole strategy of Barco. We are coming more into the mid-end market, where we've brought ClickShare, which was the crowbar which broke open the boardrooms again. We now have the range of projectors. We have other products which are up in the pipeline, which will coming out over the next months, all focused on that mid-end market. Even in the image processing, we need to bring some of these products to the mid-market, which through the distribution of Almo, etc., and make it stylish, simple to use. Not everybody is technical. Some people want, where's my remote? Right. Want to use a single button use. Right.
No, I like it. The remote, it's a really neat design here.
User focused. Yeah. That's really where we started with. Make it easy for the user to operate his units. And for the reseller, he has access to everything to install it, but the user should not be confused when he's operating one of our projectors.
When is all this entire line shipping? Is the entire line available now, or when will it all be available?
The Collaborate range is fully shipping. This one, the 4000 is shipping now in October. 6000 will be shipping in January. These will be shipping early November. And yes, the first POs are in. Okay,
so good. All right, well, congratulations on the new line.
Thank you very much.
I assume that you designed this remote. Can I give you credit for that, right?
No, you have to give credit to our engineering team. And one of the things you'll notice is that this remote also works on the projection design projectors. So that's where you see where joining forces actually starts playing a big role.
Well, it's a good acquisition. I mean, I think it's a win-win for everybody. I noticed that the projection design projectors now have Barco brand on them as well, so I assume that's part of the strategy and going forward in the future.
Yes. For these products, we have taken the decision. All the other projection design products remain as is. We're not changing anything. On the branding, you will hear more about this around ISE period. We are working through this on how we're going to handle this exactly.
Right, and in fact, ISE will be your 1-year birthday, I guess, or anniversary of combining the two companies together.
We will have one large booth at ISE together. Yep. So that's where we are showing it together. So it will ClickShare, projection design, AWind, which was our other acquisition, which is important because that helped a big time on making ClickShare.
Right. AWind is the technology used behind ClickShare.
ClickShare was independent. AWind had the WePresent products. The video performance that we have now on ClickShare is AWind behind it. So bringing that together, the joining forces, projection design joining forces with AWind, with Barco, really gives us the leverage to come big and not say, hey, here's one product, here's another product, but do the big step into the market and can give our resellers a large portfolio to choose from and really go with Barco.
So now you just go to barco.com and you can see the entire product line, right? I mean, just go to barco.com and you can see the new corporate AV product line. You can also see the projection design product line there.
Yes, you will. You can see it over there. Our strategy is we want to be one provider for Pro AV technology in the visualization part, the collaboration part.
Well, congratulations. I do like the new design. I think it's definitely very unique. It stands out, but it's also aesthetically pleasing. So congratulations. I think everybody will like it. And it can be painted, which is nice. That's a nice little touch. And I think you've got a good line here. So congratulations. And it'll all be shipping by ISE. And, of course, we'll do another video when it comes down for ISE. But this is Gary Kayye. We are coming to you live from the Almo E4 show here in Irvine, California. We're going to take a look at some of the other products that are around here. But I also want you to, before you leave this, do a search on Barco again, because I'm actually going to interview Sam Taylor, who is the vice president of Almo Pro AV, and talk about him and his impressions of Barco and sort of your future relationship, because that is a new movement for you guys to use a distributor, because prior to Almo, you guys have all sold directly only through dealers.
I make one comment. When we did the introduction of this product line in Europe, we did it at the Comtech S14 days. When we've done it last week, we were together with Imago in France. We had our Paris corporate AV launch. Here we are doing our launch together with Almo. Every single launch event that we have done is together with partners. Right. So I think that sends the clear message on how we are operating. It is through partners. That's very key to our success. We have seen the success that it has brought for ClickShare. We are leveraging it now and bring it really with our full portfolio into the meeting room space, all the way through partners. It works.
Yeah, and for those people that don't know, Comtech is a big distributor in Europe and based in Germany, and started by Wolfgang 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 Lenz, right? Yeah, Wolfgang Lenz. All of a sudden couldn't remember his last name. Wolfgang Lenz, who's sort of been around the industry for a long time, and that I'm sure that was an impressive launch because he's got an impressive reach over there. And in France, you said who's distributing it?
Imago.
Imago, okay.
Imago Group, and we had our event in Paris, Chateau Forme, where we had roughly about 150 resellers in the Paris region present, also with the full lineup present, and now we're here.
Yep. And you're here with Almo. With Almo, and Almo is now your distributor in the U.S., so congratulations. Not only are they distributing the ClickShare, which they have had for a while, but they've got the entire corporate AV line. So, Peter, thanks for joining us today.
My pleasure.
I appreciate it, and I'm sure I'll see you at ISE. So this is Gary Kayye, signing off until next time.